So, hey guys, this is Neaura Nightsong, and it's story time. A little bit of story time here. I'll get the loud sounds here. A little bit tense. Raining right now. Maybe we get a little get more ambience. Want the ambience? All right. Yeah. All right. So, hey, the gentleman. Good to see you. So, this is the story I want to tell you. A long time ago, my guild in World of Warcraft started a radio station, internet radio, meant to entertain the guildies while they played. It was called Dark Militia Radio, named after the guild, the Dark Militia, as you see in front of you. And I got I got the guildies to volunteer as staff members. They ran different aspects of it. We had DJs and stuff, and the guildies would go on and I'd train them how to become web DJs at their shows, and it was a great time. Eventually people outside of the guild started to hear about it because the word started to spread. Next thing you know, people all over World of Warcraft were listening to Dark Militia Radio. Then even it got to a point where just gamers outside of the game, outside of WoW, were listening to Dark Militia Radio. They didn't even play WoW, but they still listened to it. People in EVE Online were listening to it. People in Star Trek Online were listening to it. People playing just unrelated games were listening to it. So I rebranded it at that point to Digital Mayhem Radio. Still keeping the same initials. Dark Militia Radio, DMR, to Digital Mayhem Radio, DMR. So we kept the same like logos and stuff. Like DMR.fm was the URL at the time. Then we started to get commercials and sponsors and partnerships, stuff like that. Pay the bills because we had to be licensed at that point. We were not like pirate radio. We were paying royalties to the artists. And that was expensive. So we had, marketing to pay for things. One of the first sponsors of Digital Mayhem Radio was Rage Quit Relief. Rage Quit Relief. Again. Turn the light off. Rage Quit Relief. Caffeine for gamers. What did it have in it? Vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin B1, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, vitamin B12, calcium, magnesium, caffeine, Go-To Cola, St. John's Wort, and GABA. A lot of stuff in there, a lot of good stuff. Nutritional supplement to promote energy and calm. But yeah, it was a big deal when they sponsored us. It meant a lot to me because it secured the finances of the station. It meant that we could keep doing it, and it was really cool to have like a gamer oriented brand that was aligned with us. So unfortunately Rage Quit Relief doesn't exist anymore, and neither does Digital Mayhem Radio. But I'm working on that. I'm definitely working on it. I don't want it to remain that way. I want to bring it back. But back in those days, here's the part that I really wanted to like say. The part that really is exciting for me, is that I hired back in the day, the creator of like basically the most popular machinima for World of Warcraft. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Mindflame or the machinima Illegal Danish, but it was wildly popular back in the like early WoW days. It's too bad that I don't have like I don't have a lot of the anymore, but so I reached out to these guys at Mindflame, which was crazy because they were like heroes to me. You know, they like made my favorite WoW machinima, and I really love the characters, and it was like so cool to have them work on something for my radio station. You know, it was like, what? This is really happening? Like, my favorite characters from these videos are now doing voicing for commercials on my radio station. I couldn't believe it. It's one of my favorite things that has happened ever. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty happy about that. I just wish that I still had them, you know, because it's been so many years. There's been so many losses and computer failures, like, you know, hard drives dying and just bad things. So like most of that stuff is lost, but I just hope that like someone out there can appreciate the coolness of some of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be the only one who knows about Mindflame or geek out on this stuff, but I got a lot of famous, like WoW famous people. Like, if you ever heard of Ember Zolte made a lot of the most popular WoW parody songs. Like, I've got her.
Hi, Ember Zolta here, and you're listening to Digital Mayhem Radio.
You see what I mean? Like, back in the day, this was fucking wild. Here's one of them from Mindflame of him doing the character Arthas.
I, Arthas, Crown Prince of Lordaeron, have been sent to tell you to keep listening. Otherwise, you must be purged! Purged!
See what I mean? Or there was like a mainstream, even we had a mainstream artist. Have you ever heard of the band Body Rocks? or if you ever heard of the artist Luciana, got
Hey
her.
party people, Luciana here, and you're tuned into the only station that matters, Digital Mayhem Radio.
But we got a lot of the WoW celebrities too. That was like a big, got all the WoW celebrities of the day. I just wish we had a lot of the Mind Flame ones, because they were so funny. I miss them, but it's like some files you just can't get back. You know what I mean? Once they're gone, they're gone. But actively, well, in the planning phases of bringing things back. I don't know what that's gonna look like in 2020. Try and start at radio station, like most Spotify, and like, how, I don't know how much. Gonna try it. How it goes. If I have any. Here's a couple things. Wonder if this is a different Arthas one.
I, Arthas, Crown Prince of Lordaeron, have been sent to tell you to keep listening. Otherwise, you must be purged.
I have one of his other characters' Theory of a Death Knight.
I'm the DJ now, bitch! Lick it!
Lick my ass, bitch.
Somebody get that Death Knight out of here! What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't like the music? Well, stop being a little bitch about it and do something about it. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Like we had some wacky shit. Like the stuff you could get away with back then. Like some of our main ads were like, one of them was like, I met a girl that has chlamydia. Is it okay if I sleep with her? And like, it was like, that was just some random thing they said in the ad. It's like, it was like nuts. Like, I don't know, I'll just try something.
Fed up with those annoying ads? Want to see more web content and get listeners' rewards? Yeah! Pledge a donation on our Patreon account today and get stuff. Go to patreon.com/DMR.
Oh well, you gamble and you lose. But yeah, this is at least something I'm working on. So it's like, check back in the future. And we'll see if I can actually pull it together. I mean, I'm gonna try. Anyways, that's it.